Eh, bonjour et bienvenue mes amis, ça va, j'espère que vous êtes très bien. Pour aujourd'hui, nous visitons à la Festival française ici en sud de Brisbane. Nous sommes ici après le tour d'Eiffel, la petite tour d'Eiffel. C'est pas vrai, malheureusement. It's not real, unfortunately. The Eiffel Tower is not real. So yes, we are here at the French Festival here in South Brisbane. How are you all? Hope you're all right. And that, so I thought I'd do another video on this fine Saturday afternoon. Yes. So like previous years and that, they still have a number of stores. They have a couple that are notably absent yet again, or others that have substituted them. I think it was about two. I think they might have substituted those others that are notably absent this time. Yeah, so but they do have a few other additions and that. They managed to bring in Peugeot here, so Brisbane City Peugeot, and they've got a couple of small SUVs, or one's a small SUV, the 2008, and the mid-sized one, the 3008. But enough of my gas bagging out. I might as well just flip the camera around, eh? Go and have a look. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so over there's where the two SUVs are. On the left is the Peugeot 2008, and on the right is the Peugeot 3008. And of course over here is the petite Eiffel Tower. There it is. No lifts or elevators in this one, nor are there any stairs. and of course, as we can all tell, it's comparatively stunted in comparison to the real deal. En Paris. All I can say to that is, oh waffles. There you go. But those are the stalls down there and that, as you can see down here. And of course, you got the Brisbane Eye. South Bank Ferris wheel. And of course, around to this side over here, inside this little section and this little tent. There's some singers in there. Can't quite see them from here though. See them on the monitor though. See one of them. There you go. So over here you got the Peugeot. Drive on a stay with Brisbane Peugeot, book a test drive and go into the draw to win the ultimate getaway valued at $1,000. It includes Peugeot for the weekend, La Cache au Vin dining voucher and a night at Sofitel Brisbane. The wine touch, La Cache au Vin. Let's go and have a look. Do the hybrid version. This is the 2008 hybrid. If I can get to it. L'espace de coiffure est très ordinaire. The space in the boot space is very ordinary. Don't know how many litres it is. Oh, look at that chrome handle to lift the boot floor up. False floor underneath. There you go. There you go. How about have a sit in it? There you are, my dear. Let's see if I fit into this thing. I should be able to. In the 2008. This is going to be, I think this will be in Peugeot's leasing catalogue. So for anybody who wants to do any Euro car leasing and that, this will be one of the cars that will be available in that catalogue. Not so much in way of headroom around the bloody around the top header rail. Oh, it's been set for a midget. Look at that. Have to get myself a shoehorn to get in, or a blender. I'd have to get out with 4 chips. Does seem to be highly specified with power seats. The battery's been disconnected, so I can't adjust the seat at all. Oh, this is tight. Must be set for someone that's about 4'10", I'd say. So what's that in centimetres? Probably about 145, 146 centimetres tall, versus someone in shoes currently 185 centimetres, 6'1", 183 centimetres, or 6 foot without. As in typical Peugeot fashion, the steering wheel is much smaller, is of a smaller diameter. You can see the instrument cluster over the top of the I wonder if it's still got the tiddly glove box. And yes, it does. It still has the tiddly glove box because, like a lot of French manufacturers, other European manufacturers too, the glove box is not shifted from left-hand drive to right-hand drive position. So you get this really tiny glove box which barely fits 2 of my fists. And that's where the fuse box is right there.
I can't get this up.
Now 288. We could lease one of these, love, next time we go back to France. Now I've got to get out. We've got after it's been blended, we need to get corn chips or jacks to get it out. God, that is tight there. It's beautiful though. Not 288. Just adequate seat rear seat space, but you've got to remember this seat's the driver's seat set for someone that's 4'10", 4'11". Adequate headroom. Plastic rear door trims. Bet there's power going to the rear windows. There's no power to the bloody driver's seat. Yeah. Let's go to the 3008 though. Have a look at this. First thing I do is I stab myself on the tailgate lock. The tailgate's down. False floor, someone's been cleaning in that. Microfiber cloths. Someone's left their iPad in there. For sales purposes, I think. Jitty tyres. I don't know if I like the actual cloth inserts though. I'm not really a fan of those. It's almost like they've come straight from St. Vincent de Paul. Yeah, not really a fan of those.
But you know, it's really necessary.
Same thing with the glove box and that. Simply because of the fuse box being in this location here. It's a little tray in its place though. Right on the fuse box door to try and compensate. The substitute for you. Oh, look at that. This is something which is really to have a look at in closer detail. Look at that. Look at the console lids. You got these over here, like a cantilever type design. Little tray there. Reasonable space. So activate, open by this little button here. There we go. Adequate space. Yeah, but that's where the fuse box is, behind that little tray. They tried to say that tray is a door to the fuse box. So they've tried to, Peugeot have tried to compensate. That's as big as the glove box gets. But look at this. Look at this little console lid over here. As soon as I press the switch or press it forward and release, there you go. That's how that opens. How nice. Nicely done. A couple of USB ports. Power socket down here. And so it goes. So 3, just pull the door back down and press it like so. You could derive joy just by bloody opening and closing that. You really can. Small things amuse small minds, they say. Oh well, make that whatever you wish. Couple enough seats, they move. No, power, oh no. They move in this one. They've got power seats. Just trying to lower everything down. There you go. Peugeot 3008, 3008. There you go, small steering wheel. Somewhat hospitable driving position. Brake and throttle, only automatic version. Drive modes. There you go. A lot of manufacturers persevere with bloody piano black plastics. Don't feel like that. They don't feel like quality items to press there. Sunroof at this one. How nice. You want to go buy one, love? Yeah, you should. Trade the Mazda CX-5. Here's the rear seats, rear seat vents, rear seat bloody cooling vents. Oh shit, that's tight. Watching that bloody C-pillar section. Managed to make divots. They've created divots at the rear seat backs of that to facilitate one's knees. It's not sprawling in here. That's my driving position now. Armrest that works. It's got cup holders. It's got a bit of leather though, even with that St. Vincent to put those St. Vincent de Paul inserts and that. Yeah. Enough leather in here. A lot of vinyl on the seat backs, as you expect. Bloody seat upholstery. Ah, let's get out of here. No Peugeot. Requires 95 RON. 95 RON petrol, unleaded petrol minimum. 91 pump octane for the States. There you go. Yeah, we should buy one of these cars. Hey?
This is the hybrid, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. The other one's a hybrid too. That 2008, that red one. Hybrid. Hey?
Yes, hybrid.
The hybrid version. 69,000, there you go. There's that 3008. Just try and get the front aspect of it. And of course this is the 2008 we saw before. $54,233. Trocher, my dear. Ces voitures ici et là sont trop chères. Ça coûte de pot de fesses. Those cars are too expensive. They cost you the skin off your buttocks.
Lucky I've got a big bum.
We shall carry on. That's enough. But yes, at bloody 54,000 for that too. That's yes, at 54,000 for that 2008 and 69,000 it was for that 3008. I think they're going to sell cheap money. Not considering what else you can buy for those figures. As cars, they'd be okay though. Let's flip the camera around. Avenue French. I spoke to the nice French ladies behind the counter, Peggy and that. Oh, nice. Second V, well you actually say deuxième V. You wouldn't say second, you say deuxième for second. Toissac. Au marché for the markets, the shops. À la plage, at the beach. En vacances, in holidays, vacations. There you go. Yes. Yeah. Deuxième vie. Question remains: how many of these Peugeots will they sell here in Australia over the next bloody half year? That's the question. How many will they sell? Will it be in 2-digit figures? That is the question. mean, they look, they really do actually. I mean, but yes, like I was saying before, they'll no doubt have these in their next leasing catalogue. So when we go back to France and that, we could always go to Peugeot and that, pick them up at the same place over in Paris Charles de Gaulle, over in TT Car. And yeah, 69,000 for the 3008 here. I don't know. It's a tough sell, isn't it?
You can always get another cactus.
Well, you get a cactus. I mean, yeah, obviously it's not going to cost us that much for the duration of when we're in Europe again, but I could vary anything about $2,500 Australian dollars, 3 maybe at the outside. Otherwise, if I can't get a fucking manual car, we might go for Emmanuel Macron's car, Citroen DS7. That's only an automatic, so what's good is I might as well just go the fucking whole hog. Rather than say Macron démission, Macron resign. But yeah, so so
That's a scary thought.
yeah, well, that's a cheap Macron
No,
resign.
I've got a scary thought.
What's that?
You're getting an automatic in Paris.
Yeah, well, that's
I know what you'd make me do then.
Yeah, well, you'd be driving. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's the logical choice, though. Really, when all is said and done, yeah, it's a logical choice. But yeah, it does need a bit more punch here, though, doesn't it? You think it needs a bit more punch. I mean, they have some nice things in that, but I'm expecting a lot more. Yeah, maybe that's just me. Maybe we've had it too good. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. But yeah. Anyways, and that, so thought I'd bloody take you with us on our little tour and that. But yeah, but that's how it is around here at the moment. Anyways, we shall love you and leave you, so we'll talk to you soon. So, maintenant, au revoir. Bonne journée. Au revoir.